Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Acidic back, and in today's video I wanted to come at you guys with what I thought about the Resistance Division. Is it worth it? Is it fun to use? And I'm just going to talk about it here for a little bit, kind of like I did with the Orso previously. Disclaimer at the beginning, I was going to have a Dragon Ball FighterZ video up instead because I really enjoyed that game, but the servers are having problems, and the videos I want to make regarding that game are kind of hard to do when servers don't work, so I'm putting those off until they fix that a little bit, so that's why you're getting this video instead. But back on the topic at hand, is the Resistance Division in World War II good? Now, I wouldn't say it offers anything ridiculous that just makes it amazing. You still got your meta ones like Airborne, Mountain, and Infantry. Armored, I prefer Armored over Airborne, but you know, everybody's just subject to what they enjoy. I just like Armored because of the reduced shell shock and everything, but they took that out, so you can kind of take that off now a little bit. But that's besides the point. The Resistance Division offers some benefits that are very niche. Now what I mean by that is it's made for pistols, because each division caters towards a certain weapon, and this one caters towards the pistols. Hence why they give you the tac knife and all the other bonuses that I'll talk about here in a minute. It's fun to do if you want a challenge, or if you just really like the pistols and you like to just run around and stab people. In the background you're going to be watching me play Gustav Cannon. It's just a little game I played with the Resistance Division, and I enjoyed the match. I was just kind of running around trying to get as many melee kills as I can, really. I wasn't really trying to do anything special, and I actually ended up doing pretty good just going around with the pistol. So if you see this gameplay and you think maybe you want to try it, you should. It's kind of fun to go for. I would say this is more of a fun, comical type of thing. Like, it's not a division that you run because you want to sweat and go all out and try to drop V2s or just try to be the best in the lobby. It's more something you just use because it's new and it's fun to use. Like, it's actually very amusing to use this division. It's just kind of a fun thing to do. Just takes your mind off of trying and just more on focusing on playing a game for fun instead of taking it so seriously, especially since it's public matches. So the first bonus you get would be the tac knife. Now this is very self-explanatory. You know, you just get a little tactical knife and you just stab people and everything. It's weird because it's not really counting as I mean, it counts as a melee kill, but you'd think it'd have like a little indicator of the knife you're using, but it pops up as like a blunt weapon kill, like you hit them with your gun, which is kind of weird. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's just intended to be that way. But it doesn't have lunge, it seems like. Like I was expecting it to have like some insane lunge since it's built around the division, but it's not. I guess it just gives you a way to react fast when using a pistol, because it didn't seem like when I was using it I was getting like lunge kills or it was locking on. I still had to somewhat aim in a sense. I mean, it's a knife, you don't really have to aim, it's kind of just a general area, but like you couldn't do it like in older games like Ghost or Modern Warfare 2 or somewhere. Like you kind of just like look off to the right or to the left a little bit, but you still, if you just click the button, if you were within a certain radius, it just lock on to them. It doesn't do that, so you don't got to worry about that. Yeah. The second perk is, this is where the division loses a lot of its value and a lot of people want this changed, and I see it probably getting changed with the way Sledgehammer listens to community feedback with things, because they do change things if people talk about it a lot, unless it's something they did for a design purpose like their sprint out times, which still is iffy. But they put Scrambler back in the game, and if you're not familiar with what Scrambler is, it's a perk that makes it to where when you get near somebody, their radar gets shut off. Now, hearing about that, you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. They won't see me on the minimap, and it's all good. I could easily flank around them since I'm using the knife. That would benefit me, right? But the problem with this division is, and the problem with the Scrambler that occurs is, whenever you get near someone, most people now are not retarded, and they're going to know if their minimap starts getting scrambled. That's the only thing in the game that does that. It'd been a little different if they still had counter UAVs that would shut off radars. They did it in all their Call of Duties, to where if you called in a counter UAV, then it really wouldn't matter. But then at the same point, you probably shouldn't be running Scrambler anyway, because you're not getting a benefit from it. But if you get near someone, it just turns the radar off, and they know, okay, there's somebody near me. So then they're just going to kind of hunker and look around for a minute and try to find that person. So that kind of, instead of benefiting you, it more than less, or yeah, I think I used that term correctly. More than, no, I definitely did not use that right. But you know what I'm trying to say here. You're going to mess up using it more than you're going to get a benefit out of it. If you try to use this division with Scrambler in mind, as I use this to sneak around, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. Don't do that. Don't think that it's going to help you. It's actually a very just negative attribute onto this skill. because it's really not gonna benefit you in any way. It's just gonna kill you in the process. So if they want to change that, I don't know. Some people are suggesting to change it. Some people are suggesting to just take it out the game. I don't know what they're gonna do. Some are also saying just make it toggleable, like make it to where you can turn it on or off, which I guess that would work, but then you'd kind of be losing one of the 4 skills you get with the division, so I don't know if that would really work. They'd probably just need to change the perk in general to something else. So I don't know what they could do to that, but they really need to change something with Scrambler. It's not really working out too well. Third perk you get is an additional pistol attachment. Now this one's self-explanatory. It's just like infantry's third perk, I think. I think it's the third one. You just get an extra pistol attachment, and like I said, the whole thing's built around pistols. You'll probably be running pistols, especially when you prestige the division. You get the shifty ribbon, which gives you unlimited ammo for the pistols. So it's a good thing. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's not the greatest, but it's definitely not bad because you can run like extended mags and high cal. So maybe you can get like 2 taps instead if you get a headshot. Luckily from spamming the pistol. So there's a lot of things you could add on there to make it better. If you're one of those people that run dual wield, you can do that. If it allows it, I'm not really sure. I don't know if since you have the built-in tag knife, if the dual wield's canceled. I hadn't really looked at that. But if you could, then you could definitely run dual wields and then maybe high cal or extended mags or something. And then another attachment if you ran prime. But there's a lot of stuff you can do with the pistol. You can make them pistols very deadly. But the last thing here, well, never mind, because dual wield's not an attachment, my bad. Just completely forget what I said then. But the fourth and final thing about the Resistance Division that I have to say, and this is probably one of the best perks that it offers, would be 6th Sense. But it's not called 6th Sense, but that's what we're going to call it because it was in Black Ops 3. 6th Sense is where anytime someone gets around you on the minimap, you get a little indicator. And it's like either behind you, left, right, or above you on the minimap. And it shows in a general direction of a quad directional plane of left, right, up, and down. And it's just a very easy way to know if someone's flanking you or if someone's around a wall or a building you're about to enter. And that really helps with you trying to run pistol only because you can think ahead, be like, alright, there's a guy in there, I can either flash, or I can wait, or maybe I can get a few shots off in there, or I can just jump the corner and jump shot him because I already know he's there. There's just a bunch of benefits to having 6th Sense. This is where the Division's major perk comes in my opinion. You might like just the pistol attachments or the tag knife alone, but I think 6th Sense is what really wraps this Division as being useful. Besides just wanting to have fun with the tag knife, it's the 6th Sense perk because it's actually really helpful. Like, it really is, because if you're rushing, because with the whole sprint out time thing, you could stop, and then if you see someone on the minimap, you can pregame, and then you don't have to worry about getting caught off guard. So for people that like to rush around, it's actually a pretty viable option. I mean, I would try it out if you haven't. I would see it helping out a lot. I haven't used it personally, but just looking at it from that kind of perspective and how Black Ops 3 did it, I don't see how it wouldn't benefit you. So I would try it. If you're gonna use it, at least just try it, get it maxed out, and then run it on some of your classes that you think you would rush around with, and use it a little slower, I guess. Like if you're rushing, wait around the corner or wait before you enter the door, see if the little mini map goes off, and then proceed from there. Use it to increase your situational awareness so that you can always have the jump on whoever you're about to face next instead of getting caught off guard with that slow sprint out time that you can't really fix right now. But that has been my opinions on the Resistance Division. I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's the best. It's very fun though. I really enjoy running it. I don't know what stabbing people with a tag knife. It's just kind of fun in that game, which is odd because I've never really enjoyed it that much in any of the other games. But this one, it's oddly satisfying. I don't really know why. I guess it's just kind of everything else has kind of gotten bland and stale right now. So it's just fun to try out new and different things. But if you did enjoy the video, do hit the like button. It shows great support for my channel and my type of videos. Also, in the comments below, leave some constructive criticism on how to increase the quality of these videos. And also, let me know what you think about the Resistance Division. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's okay? Do you think they need to take Scrambler out? Let me know your opinions about it. And one last thing, if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button down below, and also hit the little bell icon next to it, and you'll be notified every time I upload to the channel. And it's been Acidic, and I'm out. Peace.